Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking gear, specifically a lens that I think every person who has a camera should own. Let's get into it. If you're new here, consider subscribing, always appreciated it, and if you have any thoughts, drop them below, love to hear them. Okay, so enough jibber jabber out of the way, let's jump in, let's get into it. So, the obvious question, what is the best lens for portrait photography? That's why you clicked on this video. Let's go. Let me walk you through 3 reasons why I think this is the best lens everyone should own. If you have any questions about any other lenses, feel free to ask them below. Yes guys, I'm talking about the mighty Sigma 85 1.4. This thing is a hefty piece of glass and just fantastic. So let's go over 3 quick reasons why I think every photographer, every cinematographer should have one of these in their bag. And of course, I'm saving the best for last, so stick around. Let's get the obvious out of the way. First things first, the background separation, the bokeh on this, it's fantastic. There's no other way to put it. It's creamy, smooth, just it's amazing. Reason number 2 why you should own an 85, okay? It doesn't have to be the 1.4, you can get the 1.8. It's a little cheaper depending on your budget. Just get an 85. It's so good, so good. But the reason why you should get an 85 is the sharpness on this. God damn. Oh, it's the sharpest lens I ever used. It's incredible. But at 1.4, it's insanely sharp. As you go up in the aperture, you go to 3.2, 5.6, hell, even f8. It's so sharp. It's insane. And finally, the third reason. Now, the third reason is a little bit of a subjective reason. The composition that this lens forces you to do, because it's a prime lens and because it's an 85, it is almost a telephoto lens. I would even call it a telephoto lens. It really forces your eye and your brain to be really focused on the composition. Because let's say, for example, you're taking a vertical portrait of a person, right? So you take a vertical portrait of a person, perhaps maybe at the bottom of the frame, you're chopping off their feet, or at the top of the frame, you're like kind of chopping off the top of their head, right? It really forces you really have to pay very close attention to your composition and what is in your frame, what is not in your frame. And I love that about this lens. It really forces it kind of gets me to be creative and really forces me to be very conscious of what it is I'm shooting and how I'm shooting it, and the angles and the composition and where in the frame the subject is. It really forces you to just be focused and get creative. There you have it, guys. Quick and easy. 3 reasons why every photographer should have an 85. Also, just a little disclaimer, you do not have to get the Sigma version. I believe it's like $1,100 for the Canon version. You can get something like an 85 1.8. I believe they make an 85 f2. I could be mistaken. RF from Canon, which I believe is quite significantly cheaper. You can check that out. I'm more talking about the focal length of 85. So maybe check those out. Guys, that's it for me. If you like this video, check out our other video about does good gear matter? Guys, that's it for me. I will see you in the next one. On your way out, feel free to hit the like button. Always appreciated. And if you want to check out our other video about does good gear matter, you can go check that out. I will link it right here. Peace!